Hashtag Vail Live for your chance to be featured on Vail Daily Live. Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high-quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do-it-yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog-friendliest shop in the Vail Valley. You are watching Vail Daily Live. Special thank you to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for fueling our mornings here at the show, at the Vail Daily as well. And hopefully you and your family have discovered Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea as well. They have a location in Minturn. It's also their roastery. You can go there and even just notice what happens behind the scenes while you're there, read a book, conduct business, use their Wi-Fi, enjoy some small nosh, and then their brand new location that was available and opened last season in Beaver Creek on the second to last level before you hit the chairlift and the snow level at Beaver Creek at the top of the gondola. And again, that's a Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, which this morning I'm enjoying tea, not coffee. Here's what made headlines in today's Vail Daily. If you made it back from your walk over to the Blue Box, we certainly enjoy taking that stroll with you if you're listening to us on Spotify. And a lot of us take to the first image on the cover of the paper in color, Trot Before Turkey. It's the 15th annual Turkey Trot that was held on Thursday in Eagleville. All proceeds benefited the Vail Valley Foundation, Youth Power 365's Power Hours After School Program, and the Eric Spry Memorial Scholarship Foundation. Also, what made headlines today, you'll find the bonus downhill on tap. Birds of Prey organizers added a second Men's World Cup downhill to speed races at Beaver Creek after Lake Louise race is scrubbed due to snow. You can find more about this story right there on page A18. And looking at it there, you'll find the schedule of events there. Let's see, Tuesday, November 30th at 11 a.m., you'll find the training that's happening over at Beaver Creek on the downhill. Wednesday, continued downhill training. Thursday, it is the Super G as well as the Super G on Friday. Downhill races on Saturday and Sunday. You can get your scheduled events by following along on Vail Daily Live and, of course, by checking this topic out in today's newspaper. Third topic, restaurants, shops welcome guests back. And what we're seeing here, people shop and explore the Vail Village on Saturday. Bustling town right now. People are really excited about the conditions of the snow, being here for the holidays as usual. Vail Village back to normal resembles pre-COVID times for holiday weekend. And that topic is found on page A3 in our fourth topic today. Arts and entertainment experience, the magic of Vail Lights, a beautiful walk around the Gerald Ford Amphitheater area, as well as the Betty Ford Flower Garden area. About a half mile, 500,000 lights for you and your family to enjoy the display, ice sculptures, the spectacle, the music, the colors, s'mores, hot cocoa, and even things for the more grown-up, sophisticated kids too, in the form of adult beverages and spirits mixed to perfection. And these are some of the topics that made headlines in today's Vail Daily newspaper. And you can check all that out, as well as who's hiring. And if you're looking for a job, you can find that in there too. What we're going to do right now is make our way over to Beaver Creek. And that's where Cameron has been hanging out this morning. New to the area, brand new to the show. And so you're good morning, Cameron. You're exploring Beaver Creek this morning. And how are you this morning?
I'm doing well, Ty. Thanks so much. It's a beautiful blue sky morning. The sun is coming out, and it's just fun to be out and about in Beaver Creek. As you can see, I'm right here by the lift ticket line. You mentioned earlier that you can still get your Epic passes at the 20% discount up until December 5th. And I tell you what, that's really a great deal, especially this season. You know, we've got a longer season starting Vail early. The Beaver Creek just slightly delayed, but still the snow conditions are looking great. And what I really love about the Epic Pass is you don't have to scan the barcode to get up on the gondola for that first ride. I keep it in my chest pocket here, and then they just take the little beeper gun, and I'm up on the lift in no time at all. But where I'm at right now, I'm just above. I'm on the first escalator level up above the main village floor across from Beaver Creek Sports. So it's really a great little area. You'll come from the bus stop, grab your pass, get your ski rentals if you need them, and you're right up there to the Centennial Lift. It's a beautiful day, and we're just really excited for opening day tomorrow.
What's really nice about that, like you're saying, that having your Epic Pass on you, you can keep it in your pocket. They have the RF frequency that can just kind of zap through your clothing without you fumbling to try to find it. But more importantly, and maybe this has never happened to you, but maybe some of you at home, it's important to make sure that the pass that you have on you belongs to you. Inside of that RF frequency scanner gun that they use, pulls up your picture, pulls up your name, your date of birth, everything that identifies who you are. And it's important to have that pass on you because it's your credentials as well, where your credit card is connected for purchases on the mountain. And so having the wrong pass on you in some instances could qualify as identity theft, even if it's your own child or someone else in your family. So check your pockets before you go. I know a lot of us tend to share our jackets, and then the wife's pass is in one pocket, and your pass could be in your back pocket. Always check yourself out on that one. It's pretty funny stuff. In a sense, but it's important.
What I also really enjoy about the Epic Pass is the Epic Mix app and being able to track your number of days on the mountain, your number of vertical feet. So last weekend I was out in Vail for opening day and opening weekend, just a couple hours, and got 10,000 vertical feet. And it's just really cool to track your stats. Some of my friends who've been coming out here for 7, 8, 9, 10 years, they say, oh, I've got a 400,000 vertical feet season. And so I'm not quite there yet, but maybe one of the viewers back at home watching, you might be able to beat that.
Yeah, there's some freedom and responsibility when it comes to having that Epic Pass. And as we've both disclosed to you, you still have a window to experience that savings. And if you still have an idea of which pass you want, go ahead and pull that trigger because the countdown is on the epicmixpass.com website. We're going to check back in with Cameron here shortly before your commute. If you're making your way to Beaver Creek or to Vail, let's see how I-70 is looking this morning. And as I can see out of the windows here along I-70 in Eagleville area, that sun coming in from the east this morning can create that glare and that blinding for your drive this morning. But the roads are dry. As you can see, temperatures in the low 20s and teens for the drive. But in some areas of your commute along I-70, especially as you're coming down Vail Pass, and here's what you're seeing at West Vail, some shoulders, some median snow, making that climb or coming down from the summit or heading towards the summit. You're seeing dry roads conditions exist. Traffic is starting to speed up. And usually it's a Sunday when we find that eastbound traffic making their way back to the Front Range. But as you can see this morning, traffic is just beginning, and I'm sure everyone's excited to get in just a little bit more Vail before their experience this weekend and the holiday is over. Log on to cotrip.org for some safety driving tips and some tips on how to prepare your vehicle for being on these drives in case hazardous conditions kind of confront your commute and keep you on the interstate, accidents, closures, extreme weather, and download an alert app while you're there too, cotrip.org, so that you can kind of know what the roads are looking like before you go. You're watching Vail Daily Live. We'll be right back. We're going to give you a look at some things that are happening with Bratzo over at Vail. We'll be right back.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
You're watching Vail Daily Live, giving you a look at your weather for Sunday, November 28th. 30 days in the month of November. Yeah, that's a good reminder right there, which means that December 1st, that kicks off on Wednesday. But how are things shaping up today for the weather? Sunshine, that's what we're talking about for the day. High temperatures making their way into the lower 50s, the mid to upper 40s in areas of the valley. It's going to be a beautiful day out there on the slopes. Get after it. But remember, early season conditions exist if you're out there as well. Keeping sunshine around these next few days as well. Temperatures are going to also be holding as well. Overnight temperatures will be in the mid-20s, as you can see right there. A shot at moisture moving to our region, maybe some clouds. We're looking closer to Wednesday, also known as December 1st. I hope you and your family have been enjoying the holidays here with us over the weekend, and I hope you've been enjoying the terrain and the slopes. Maybe today is your first day to get out there and do some beginner lessons. You can do so at the top of Eagle Bond Gondola, number 19. Out of Lion's Head. Terrain is available for you to get your beginner ski and snowboard lessons up there as well. And speaking of open terrains, top to bottom access is available on Vail Mountain. And so here's a look at some of the runs that are available for you. And so if you're a regular returner to Vail, some of your favorites are listed right there. Swingsville, Cappuccino, Lion's Head, Lions Way, That's definitely at the Midvale area, some of your favorite runs right there. Blue runs are available on that side of the mountain. Those are more intermediate for you. If you're making your way over to Lion's Head, beginner terrain are found at Chair 15, and you'll find the beginner magic carpet area there as well for the kids to get their lessons in, so go ahead and book those in. Spring Catwalk is available for you. Born Free Lower Middle is available for you, and this gives you access to make your way either down to Vail Village or Lion's Head for your top to bottom run experience. Vail Village, Bear Tree Lower as a run, Lindsay's Upper, as in Lindsay Vaughn, and Vail Village Catwalk. Yes, get out there, get after it. You can find the grooming report at the crawl at the bottom of the screen. We just shared it with you, but you can also log on to Vail's website to find out what's available for you and to look at the mountain to become refreshed of your memory of what's open at Vail, what's groomed at Vail, and also the new access chairlift that's going to be opening for you in the back bowls at Vail. Stay close to Vail Daily Live. We're excited to share that with you. I'm excited to share with you. Cameron just gave you a nice little trailer sneak peek update of what is going on with Beaver Creek and the delayed open. Last Wednesday was the scheduled open for the season, but because our weather and our season here has been quite warm, and not just for Beaver Creek area and for the Vail and Eagle County area, but statewide, as far as a delay open for ski resorts. A lot of resorts around the state have also been on a delayed open, but Beaver Creek announced their opening day tomorrow, and we will be there. And so we're looking forward to collecting high fives with you, seeing who's going to get first chair. Are we going to be there tomorrow? I probably should double check that information. But we're going to look forward to collecting high fives and also looking forward to you sharing your updates and your experience when you make your way to Beaver Creek tomorrow, your photos, and you could do so by sharing that with us on #VailLive. What we're going to do right now is go back over to Vail. Brazzo was keeping warm inside, but he also let us know he was going to head outside to let us know how things are looking at the base of Gondola 1. Brazzo, how does it feel to be outside in the elements, and how are you layered up this morning?
Oh, it feels great. It feels great, Ty. It's a beautiful morning. It's always refreshing to be, exposed to this cold air this early. But you, Vail Daily Live friends, can stay in bed for another 10 minutes. It's okay. Gondola starts already. They start moving. All the employees are putting the lines. And I start hearing some rumors, but I don't want to start rumors. So you better go and ski and tell me if they open new chairs. I hear some rumors here and there, but as I said, I'm not going to start them. But some more terrain might be open by the minute, which, allow more access. But keep checking your app, your app, the Epic Mix app, which show you all the terrain that is open that you just mentioned, Ty. But the mountain on top and 4 is amazing from what I heard. Beautiful blue skies, and why not? Maybe you get a little surprise there.
Did you get your pass for the season, and have you and the family gone up on the slopes yet for the season, Brazzo?
No, we've not been on the slopes. I was thinking on today, but I have to do some stuff. The kids are going back to school tomorrow, so which is sad for some, but it's refreshing for some others. Especially if you have a lot of crazy kids running around your house, it's good to send them to school. And I thank you for all those teachers and their patience. And so we've not been there yet. I got my pass early because I get my mountain pass, and I got a little discount if I buy my biking hall pass. So I get it all very early this year. I got it all in June.
Vail Mountain is a teaching mountain, especially on the front side over there. So everyone certainly pay attention to the signs that are posted to mark your speed when you're out there, to pay attention to others. You can find, like you're saying, on the Epic Mix app, on the app that talks about Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain, and most ski resorts has the safety responsibility code that are out there so that we can share this mountain with our mixed products. And speaking of mixed products, Brazzo, in your home, skiers, boarders, and anyone in your family do both or more?
My oldest son started as a skier, and they all start as skiers, but now we're boarders, As I said before, I cannot do nothing straight in my life, so I have to go a little sideways. You can read that in any way. It's okay. But yeah, we all snowboard. My wife is going to start skiing this year. She's want to give it a go, and why not? And we have the new baby, so I think the best way to start him is with both feet and hold them. It's just a little less dramatic, let's say, to start skiing as you're young. And we always use top of the gondola in Lion's Head. That's kind of our area to learn. You have that little magic carpet, and you also have the chair, which is really friendly. And I heard they already doing some beginner classes there. So that's the spot, if you want my insight on that. No.
So basically, you're not teaching your wife how to ski, because that's a taboo thing to do. They say when it comes to couples and learning lessons, don't teach each other. Just get that lesson instead. Kind of keeps the relationship fresh and together versus the frustrating side. Sometimes that comes with learning. All right, so speaking of snowboarding and getting out on the slopes and checking out the terrain, we want to share with you a segment that some of you viewers may have seen before. And this is an On the Hills segment. It's a compilation of snowboarding on Vail Mountain. Let's take a look.
See and be seen with the Eyepieces of Vail. View our curated collection of the best eyewear from around the world. Find your favorite brands and be introduced to new lines of eyeglasses, sunglasses, and goggles. See in style with prescription services done in-house at Eyepieces of Vail. Schedule time with one of our optometrists or get a comprehensive digital eye exam. Our on-site laboratory allows you to get your prescription done quickly so you can get back out there. Eyepieces of Vail, the art of vision.
This is the planning effect. This is how it feels to know you have a wealth plan that covers everything that's important to you. This is what it's like to have a dedicated Fidelity advisor looking at your full financial picture, making sure you have the right balance of risk and reward, and helping you plan for future generations. This is the planning effect from Fidelity.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz here, giving you a look at the weather for November 28th today, Sunday, sunshine. That's how the morning's starting out. Gorgeous, bright, beautiful. And if you've been with us, you've been sharing with your family and friends back home this past week, this holiday weekend. Blue skies, warm, gorgeous temperatures out there, and heading out on the slopes, just bundling up. That's the fun we've been waiting for all year long. And to make our way onto the slopes, back to normal mazes to get out there, and plenty of space for the terrain that's available on the mountain at Vail to enjoy. Yeah, let's keep safety in mind while we're out there enjoying this beautiful day. Here's a look at the day, starting the morning off in the lower 20s, starting to warm up a little bit, more sun casting on the mountain. High temperatures in areas, the mid to upper 40s, lower 50s. That's what we're going to find. If you're not a skier or boarder, but still would care to get out on the mountain to at least meet your family for dining, you're going to need some reservations in areas, so be sure to call ahead and find out the process in doing so. But there you go. The snow guns are going off right there out of Vail Village and Lions Head. That's a Lions Head view. Eagle Bond Gondola number 19, moving, bringing you to 10,350 feet above sea level, starting the base at 8,100 feet above sea level. And just going more due east, you'll find Gondola 1 meeting at a similar elevation. You can find it Eagle Bond Gondola number 19 at the top, beginner terrain access. But for both Vail Village and this gondola, you can meet either in Lions Head, a top-to-bottom run. So you can either take the terrain, read your trail maps, and follow the signs to lead you to Lions Head. You'll meet your family there for lunch, take the gondola back up. You can do a run all the way down into Vail Village. Some of the signage will let you know where to go, as well as the crawl on what's open on the bottom of our screen throughout the show. And just kind of take in the mountain and enjoy yourself. We kicked everything off at the season beginning at the 10,300 feet level, taking Gondola 1 to the Midvale area, making our way to the access of Chair 4 there at the top of Chair 4, Buffalo Restaurant, and the elevation there, 11,250 feet above sea level. Fantastic views, no matter how you have it. And if you're up there taking pictures, please share with us. We would love to see what your time is like with you and your family in lessons, grabbing a bite to eat, out there just having some shenanigans, skiing and boarding. Yeah, that's really good stuff out there. I'm excited to get my pass and get out there. Speaking of passes, I think Cameron said that he got his pass for the season. He's over in Beaver Creek, and he kind of checked in with us yesterday, letting us know about the holiday market that was happening in Beaver Creek, which continues today, Cameron. But also the big announcement about adding another leg to the races this weekend in Beaver Creek. What's going on with you?
Yeah, so Ty, I'm here now. As you can see behind me, a little sign here for the Audi FIS World Cup Xfinity Birds of Prey ski races. And yeah, we've just announced that there's going to be a 4th race this week. So adding an extra downhill race, which has shifted the schedule a little bit, but now the first race will happen on Thursday. So we've got downhill skiing training on Wednesday, and then we've got 2 Super Gs Thursday and Friday, and then downhill skiing on Saturday and Sunday. And for those of you who may be wondering, well, what's the difference? What am I coming out to look at? Well, the downhill race, that's going as fast as they can go, straight down the hill. Got to stay within the lines, but the objects get past the finish line as quickly as possible. And the Super G takes the elements of the downhill, the speed, obviously, and then they add those flags, those gates that they've got to kind of pole, bend, and weave around. So like I said, there's 2 Super Gs and 2 downhills. It's going to be a really great race, really great weekend for ski racing. The athletes are traveling from Lake Louise, Canada, where they've been this weekend, where unfortunately due to weather they had a race canceled, which was why the extra race was added this week. But they'll be traveling here and getting into town here in Beaver Creek and getting up on the hill along with everyone else this week.
We're excited to have the athletes here for the return of the Xfinity Birds of Prey in Beaver Creek, kicking off earlier with, like you said, an additional leg to the race. But let's help people get to the race location and how that's possible.
Yeah, so if you're in Beaver Creek, if you're staying in Beaver Creek for the races, there'll be shuttles that'll take you from here at the village, which is just over on the main road as you come up. It'll take you up to the race finish line, which is up by Talon's Restaurant. So if you're in Beaver Creek, you can do that. If you're traveling locally, you can park down at the base of the hill in the Beak or the Elk or the Bear lot, and you can take the shuttle up and then transfer over to the race finish shuttle. And like Ty said, I think earlier this week, just follow the sound of the cowbells. The
There you
athletes
go.
are screaming down the hill. The fans are screaming. They've got their cowbells. Oh!
There's more.
Ready. Ooh. I like the tone difference there.
Yeah, there is. And you can purchase cowbells throughout the Beaver Creek where you are. Some of the shops have them, and you maybe pick up the one for the season if they have the iconic one commemorating the year. But something to keep in mind, and we've had seasons, Cameron, and you've never been to the races yet, but we've had seasons where the snow has been available and been able to ski and board down to the area as well as catching the shuttles up. But it's been a very warm season for our start, and so that access, that way to getting to the race zone is not possible this season. It is all available through shuttle, and then, of course, foot trafficking the rest of the way, and to get out of there the same.
That's correct. Yeah. So the race course is in great shape. The groomers and the teams up there have done a really, really great job. Just the access points are a little bit restricted due to kind of focusing on the race course and obviously the public available skiing as well. So there's not ski in, ski out access, but I've heard, and I don't want to spread rumors here, but I've heard that there'll be some beverages to make the wait for the shuttle and to get you up there to the race course finish, make it a bit more pleasant.
I just started to have a mind on hot cocoa with a little bit of whipped cream. Makes everything all right. And not too far from where Cameron is, in Beaver Creek, speaking of everything all right, is a place where you could take in evening performances, shows, and even a select film. And there's one upcoming this Wednesday, December 1st, happening at the Vail. Chris Anthony hosting this one. Trisha Swenson had the opportunity to talk with Chris Anthony about a release film known as Mission Mount Mangart. Let's take a look at this conversation.
All right, we are excited for our next guest. We've been talking to him for quite some time about his latest project. Let's bring in Chris Anthony. He's no stranger to the Vail Valley, but I keep on having to add credentials to your name, Chris. It used to be Warren Miller athlete, extreme skier, all that, but we're going to have to end documentary writer, producer, editor, filmmaker, all to your list, especially after this last endeavor, Mission Mount Mangart. This is the film we're talking about, and it's debuting at the Vail Performing Arts Center on December 1st. We're so excited. We can't wait to see it. How are you feeling about this film?
Oh, man, this has been so exciting. I think the most rewarding and thrilling thing that I've probably ever done is last week we did the world premiere down here in Denver, Colorado with the Colorado Symphony. It was a truly magical night that we got to celebrate Veterans Day. So the Colorado Symphony did a wonderful overture where they recognized each branch of the military. And we had one of the main characters of the film, 98-year-old Bruce Campbell, who was part of the 10th Pound Division. And he was there. He got a standing ovation. There was several standing ovations that took place during the night. When it was over with, I never thought that I would be doing something like this, but I walked out onto the stage in Veteran Concert Hall and got to take a bow with the symphony. It was quite remarkable.
You basically went back to Mount Mangart and you worked with some of the people in the countrysides nearby, and a lot of people got up there and you had the old gear on to kind of recreate this race, and pretty primitive ski gear that you guys are on as well.
Yep, so there was no actual footage caught of the ski race on June 3rd, 1945. There was photos, and we knew the gear they were on, so we went up there and recreated the ski race, and I did that with the help of the Slovenian mountain troops. I had the full cooperation of the Slovenians on this, and if it wasn't for them, this wouldn't have been possible because this was in a national park. They opened it up specifically for me and the crew to get up there and do this recreation. It was a magical day.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see it. I've got my tickets all ready to go, and we just appreciate your efforts in this, and wow, to see this dream come true. We're all very proud of you as well. So thank you, Chris. Club One is a pivotal part of the Vail lifestyle, with spacious lockers to store all your gear in a ski-in, ski-out location. Club One is your mountain headquarters, stacked with club amenities and members-only perks. Club One, where the locals locker.
Look your best with fashions from the outlets at Silverthorne. Mountains of brands to suit your style with savings up to 70% off every day. Don't forget to pick up a VIP savings card from the Colorado Welcome Center for even more discounts. Become an Elite Rewards member and earn amazing gifts. Outlets at Silverthorne, located 30 minutes east of Vail, exit 205 on I-70.
This weather report is brought to you by Outlets at Silverthorne. Fresh air styles, mountains of brands, elevated savings. You're watching Vail Daily Live, and thank you for tuning in with us. We're going to kind of take a look at what you submitted to us on hashtag Vail Live here shortly. But what we're going to do right now is give you another look at the weather. No new snow to report in the past 24 hours in Eagle County, but the snowmaking has been fantastic. Vail, Beaver Creek Mountain. Beaver Creek announced they're open tomorrow. Are you ready for it? Are you going to get first chair? Are you going to make your way over to Vail for the first time today? Maybe your lessons for today. Starting the morning off in the mid to lower 20s. Hitting the mid-20s right now. High temperatures while remaining in the sun. And we're looking for the mid to upper 40s, lower 50s for your experience in the day, shopping, dining, just walking around the village, exploring, seeing Vail Lion's Head for the very first time, Beaver Creek 2, and all the activities that are available for you all the way through ice skating. You can do that too while you're out there enjoying the day. Beaver Creek, they have ice skating, but with bikes, if you want to kind of tie in something extra. And but looking at the day, yeah, it's going to be gorgeous. Tonight, temperatures dropping back down into the lower 20s. And I'll repeat again that Beaver Creek announced opening day tomorrow. Something else to keep in mind, this one just in, and thanks to Tricia Swenson and her Epic Mix app, additional terrain, or shall I say chairlift available and terrain on Vail Mountain for you. Chair 2. Your favorite meeting spot where it's a good access point that you can come down from Lion's Head and or Vail to Chair 2, kind of take in the more blue terrain, and then at the end of the day, make your way down into Lion's Head or Vail Village in that way. Yes, this is really exciting news. Log on to Epic Mix, check out the available terrain for you out there. And then, of course, with your family and friends, choose a meeting point and put your games together out on the slopes. I know that one of my favorite ones to do once both Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain are open every chairlift for the season, and that is to get every single chairlift ride in a single day. Earn those Epic Mix points that Cameron has alluded to, as well as Brazzo, when it comes to taking advantage of those apps. Let's take advantage of the opportunity right now to see your submissions. We're going to pull Brazzo in on this one with a little bit of help, if we can. Your submissions on Instagram. Brazzo, want to have a little fun with me? This could be fun. What we're going to do right now is pull up some of the viewer submissions to photographs that they sent in on Instagram, hashtag Vail Live. And you help me sort out what we're seeing in these images and maybe some of the names of the handles of the people that submitted it. Let's go. All right. Thank you, Rachel, very much. All right, Brazzo, what do we have here?
Oh, look at those puppy dogs. You know, this is the best thing. To watch dogs play in the snow is amazing. Look at those guys. Yeah.
So that one was from Vail Zigzagger, a bunch of puppy dogs at play. Here's another one. I love this shot of corduroy. Can you see that there, Brazzo?
Corduroy, baby.
And so it's important that when you're
Best grooms.
Are you a groomers fan?
Read. Well, some days you can take
Powder Day fan.
Whatever's given to you, you know. So some days is good.
Right on, right on. Here's more doggies right here. This was from Backcountry Burners. Wow.
Look at that Bernice. Gorgeous.
Oh, there you go. So you know your names of dogs, your breeds for sure. This one, people are really getting out on the day. And what's really fun about this time of year, the season that we have here, I'm not sure if the golf courses more west of us are still open, but there was a thing called Ski and Tee when the resort opened that you could still get skiing in and golf in the same day. But people are getting out after it, enjoying the weekend, enjoying their holiday times at Vail. And we thank you very much for submitting your photos. So what do you think, Brazzo? You mixing up the seasons and all in one swoop? A little winter, a late fall?
Yeah.
All in the same day?
3 days ago, I was in Sedona, and then I was in Telluride. Now I'm here. But I done that before, Ty. I play golf the same day. I ride a little bit of dirt bikes and gypsum, and I snowboard all in the same day, which is pretty cool.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much, Brazzo. Taking advantage of the season, just getting after it while you're out there. And Brazzo, the jacket that you're wearing, I like that jacket there. It has some smart technology inside of there, a warming technology. Briefly, just let us see what you have going on with your jacket, because I know we talked about it earlier in the season.
Well, today I have my Cotopaxi, which is super light. It's one of the lightest jackets I ever owned, which I love. That's my thing. But today I had to put a little sweater below because, being standing out here, it's a little chill. But yeah, this is all I needed today. It's not that bad. And you can see now a lot of people start arriving to the mountain. All the die-hard, hardcore skiing and snowboarders are ready to go. So exciting times. A little beanie. I got my gloves when I'm waiting. And I'm good to go, man. Life is good. Not
Fashion
too cold
forward,
today for
Brazzo,
me.
you are looking good for being dressed for the outside like he is, with different layers on it and also going inside. He's got that second, third layer on underneath his warming technology. The Cotopaxi, I think is how you pronounce it, beanie and gloves. Just makes me think about shopping. And let's do that right now with Trisha Swenson and the outlets at Silverthorne. Let's check out a little Pearl Izumi.
We're here at the outlets at Silverthorne checking out the Pearl Izumi outlet. And Peggy, I love the fact that it's not just for biking and summer wear anymore. It's for a lot of athletic wear that you'll need all year round. Peggy Ziegler is with the outlets at Silverthorne. Tell us about this great outlet.
Well, I am excited to present it to you because it is the only Pearl Izumi outlet in the state of Colorado, Trish, which is a big deal for the outlets at Silverthorne to have such a fabulous tenant and retailer.
Yeah, and in addition to the discount prices,
Yeah.
we're going to save even more with
Yes.
the VIP card.
You're going to get 10% off of your purchase with your VIP savings card, which is free. Just go to the Colorado Welcome Center and tell them you saw this and you will have it.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
And our models are looking good. A lot of bright colors this year, which is great if
Yes.
you're either indoors or out. Real
Oh,
fun
yeah.
to see the black and brights.
Oh my gosh, I love it. The neons, a pop of color is what it's all about.
So tell us
Right?
about Rachel.
Okay, so Rachel has on a pop of color. She's got on her neon pink, looking amazing. She's got her jersey on. I pulled everything actually from the clearance section. Her whole outfit with her jersey, with her jacket, it's zip-off sleeves and her jacket and her tights and her shoes. Everything all together will be $295 with the savings card from $510.
Wow.
Wow.
And yeah, to get all that, you can mix and match with some of the items you already have.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I love those shoes.
I
They
do
look so
too.
cool.
They are so neat. I love them.
Okay, what is Grace wearing?
Okay, so Grace, of course, is in Pearl Izumi. Also, I found her outfit in the clearance section. I encourage you to go to the back of the store. She's got her fabulous tank on, and then also she has that fun little orange, I want to call it orange, fun little jacket
Kind of
on.
highlighter orange.
I love, yes,
Neon.
And then her fabulous shoes, picking up all the colors. She looks very fashionable as she's biking, hiking, going out for a walk, whatever. She can run in that, right?
Yeah.
$455 retail, comes to $353 outlet. She's going to save $101.
Okay.
Huge deal on Pearl Izumi.
Great. And then I didn't realize they had things for the kids.
Yes. Well, Josiah has on, this is a really cool outfit because he's got the Colorado jersey on. Who doesn't want the Colorado jersey? I love it. I actually put warmers on him. So he's got his arm warmers on, and then he also has his fabulous shorts on. I call them actually his sleeves, and then also his mountain bike shoes. Whole outfit will be $249 with his savings card.
Okay. And then Sydney, looking
Sydney.
good with kind of a nice casual
Yes.
look with a little plaid shirt.
Absolutely. They are calling that their lifestyle look from Pearl Izumi, and it's so nice they have it because it's got all the technical features as well. So she also has her eggplant tee, she's got her eggplant leggings on, and then the plaid fun flannel, which is actually water resistant.
Oh, nice.
And then her fabulous bike shoes. Whole outfit would be $406, comes to $300. She's saving $105 at Pearl Izumi.
Okay, awesome. Well, take advantage of the savings at Pearl Izumi, and don't forget to get the VIP savings card at the Colorado Welcome Center to save even more.
In the Blue Village.
Bright Future Foundation empowers families and individuals affected by domestic violence and sexual assault through prevention, crisis intervention, advocacy, and long-term healing services. Join us in making futures bright for survivors in our community.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Look at the time, look at the time. Almost your turn to head out on the slopes and get after it for the day. But before you go, before we wrap up the show, how about checking out the lens of the day, brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail, the art of vision. I've selected the M2 model of Anon goggles. This comes in a white wraparound of your helmets when you're out there. And it comes with two lenses, either the pink or the green. And so for today, I'm choosing the green lens. It's magnetic, easy to remove and interchange your lenses out there for today. The green lens is for sunny to overcast lighting conditions. And on flat light days, you can choose the pink lens, which you see here, for darker, stormy days. But choose the green lens today. The technology that you'll find increases contrast, definition in flat light conditions, increases color definition. It comes with an anti-fogging lens cleaner, and it's also a magnetic removable face mask that you'll find with these goggles as well. And so it's for easy removal, just that simple. Some of us need that. And so now you can protect your face, your breathing, your neck with this one, and also maybe just a little identity kind of concealing, and get out and enjoy the day. The lens of today from Anon Goggles is the M2 in white and the green lens while you're out there. Found at Eyepieces of Vail, the art of vision, with locations in Riverwalk, Edwards, in Lions Head, Beaver Creek, and in Vail Village, and their new sport location at the Sonnenalp over at Vail. We're wrapping up the show here. We're going to make our way to visit one more time with Brazzo over at Vail, where you can also find the Vail Magic Lights. And we're going to also pull Cameron in Beaver Creek, where you can still find the holiday markets, pictures with Santa. All right, guys, so you guys getting after the slopes today? Brazzo, going to Vail? What's going on?
I would have loved, I love that rumor that I was talking about, and Trish just confirmed.
Chair 2.
Chair 2 will allow to move a lot more traffic. Woo. So that's great news. So now I just need to see if my kids are up for it. That's the life, man. Now is the life. I've not made the decisions. It's always been my wife, but now we have to listen to the children too,
All right, no friends on a powder day, they say, and maybe no family on a groomer day. Maybe you just get after it yourself and kidnap Cameron. Cameron, what's your plan for the day? Heading to the slopes? Maybe pictures with Santa? Holiday shopping in Beaver Creek?
No slopes in the forecast for me. That's saving that for tomorrow. I might actually make first chair. We'll see. No, today I'm gonna check out the holiday market. I'm really interested to see all the vendors, and then maybe sit on Santa's lap, ask for something special. Who knows? But no, just enjoying the beautiful weather up here in Beaver Creek. Excited to see everybody out and about in the village.
We thank you very much, both of you, for your reporting from Vail and Beaver Creek today. And for the viewers at home, this just in. Chair 2 available for you over at Vail on the slopes. Remember, early season conditions exist over there, so be safe out there. And at Beaver Creek, well, it opens tomorrow, and we'll somehow see each other there. Otherwise, get out there after today. Be safe out there. We'll see you here, Vail Daily Live, VDL, tomorrow. See you guys. See you tomorrow morning at 7:30.